Good morning, and this morning I would like to talk to you about the legalization of medical marijuana. Um, I am absolutely in favor of this. I picked this topic because it is very much a subject that is near and dear to my heart. Um, Marijuana is a plant-based medication versus the other medication that is full of chemicals and has some really adverse effects on your body. Um, Medical marijuana can be used for a variety of purposes, such as um, treating PTSD, depression and anxiety, um, for cancer patients that are going through treatment that are nauseated and can't eat, and it actually helps with their pain control. For people that have chronic pain, such as back pain or pain from an accident that'll never go away. Um, Also, people that have eating disorders who are nauseated and are trying to recover and have no appetite. Um, there's many other uses, and the research for it is ongoing to figure out if there's other things that it may help treat. There's been a little evidence to suggest that it may even help treat some cancers. Uh, if you can imagine being a physician in the position of trying to control somebody's ongoing pain and nothing seems to be helping. I know people that have purchased marijuana illegally because they're in pain and it helps their pain. So if we could have pain control with the medical marijuana and maybe save these people from taking Vicodin and oxycodone and oxycontin. These things can actually cause more harm. They're very addictive. Withdrawal from them can be deadly. You can overdose on painkillers. Um, Whereas marijuana, you cannot overdose on marijuana, and the withdrawal is pretty much non-existent if you decide not to take it anymore. Currently, there are 21 states that have legalized medical marijuana and lots of legislation in place to um, to put into effect um, the use of medical marijuana. And however, there are a lot of states that have decriminalized it um, and made it completely legal for recreational and medical use. Um, so for me, the reason this subject is very near and dear to my heart is my oldest son um, became a drug addict as a teenager, and he does like to smoke weed. And after he got clean off from meth, he has what is called meth dreams, which people don't really know anything about unless they've been um, in someone's life that has been addicted or have been addicted themselves. But these meth fueled dreams are very vivid, very real, very scary for a lot of people. Um, and so for my son, he's got PTSD because he did run the streets, as they call it. Um, he's got depression and anxiety at a high level. So for him to be able to smoke marijuana has helped him be able to sleep at night because he does get some very serious medical dream or meth fueled dreams. His Even if you've stopped, there is no um, length of time that they may not have these dreams. And so Michael has been in the legal system because of drug use. And if he gets caught using, he goes back to jail. Um, in Minnesota, he is allowed to get a green card, which he has done, and they call it a green card, not because you're trying to become a citizen of the United States, but because you're allowed to um, buy medical marijuana from dispensaries. So with this, he can actually sleep at night. What has happened to him in the past is he didn't have use of the marijuana, and he was trying to stay clean off of meth, and he started having these dreams. And so he was scared to sleep at night, and so he started using meth again to stay awake so he wouldn't have to have these dreams. Um, and so, in that happening, he went back to jail. So now that he has his green card and parole and probation have approved them to medical marijuana to be used in Olmsted County, in Minnesota here, he is able to use that and he can sleep at night without any of the bad dreams. And it keeps him out of jail. And he can get a job, he can do all of that stuff, and he seems to live a more normal life with the use of his medical marijuana. And for me as his mom, it makes me feel good to know that by using this, he is able to sleep at night. He's able to lead a productive life, be a dad to his kids. Of course, his kids don't know about it because, they're just kind of young for that. But somewhere down the road, they will. So that is how I feel about the use of medical marijuana. A few years ago, when my dad was dying of cancer, we asked about it, and he lived in North Dakota, and at the time there was nothing in place where he could use that, and so in turn they just really drugged him up full of morphine and different things. And I think if he would have been able to use medical marijuana, he probably would have been more alert for a little longer than he was. But there's many ways to use marijuana. You can smoke it. It can be turned into a vape or vaporizing thing where some people will actually put on hoods, and especially for kids that have seizures or people that have a lot of seizures, it really helps control that. So they can put like this hood on, or they can just inhale it, but they turn it into like a vape or vaporizer, like the little vape cigarettes that people are using. You can just literally smoke it, or you can turn it into an edible and eat it. There is ointment-based marijuana products that you can like rub on your skin if you have like chronic back pain or things of that nature. So I feel like if states would decide to utilize medical marijuana, it can be legally regulated, has to be prescribed by a provider that's certified and allowed to do that. And the dispensaries would be state regulated, and that way people could get the pain control, the seizure control, the nausea control, the anxiety and depression control, the control of their PTSD that a lot of people are very much hoping for. So for me, medical marijuana is a thumbs up all the way. I feel like it has lots of benefits that have still yet to be discovered. Thank you.